Hi here! So, it's nearing the end of 2019 and I have been finding a bunch of footage that never got put out into a video. And so, this is a video of a project I did like a year and a half ago, but I'm gonna put it out now for you anyway. And there'll probably be more old videos coming out before the end of the year too. So, here you go. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. But if you want to, here you go. Hey y'all, Sai here. So I've started a project and it is a sign for an old friend of mine. Actually, it was my art teacher in high school. Found out that he lives really close over here, so I'm making a sign for him. So I'm gonna look at some juniper wood. We have quite a few slabs of juniper wood. So I ran it through the router a few times on each side, then removed the loose bark and sanded some of the remaining bark. This is what I came up with. And I thought that the words could go like right there, like that. What do you think? And then cut the sign off right there. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a different adhesive that my friend told me about. It is 3M Super 77 and it's multi-purpose, which is what I like with the Loctite, but I can't find it anywhere. And so I'm gonna try this one. Never used it before. Suppose I should read the instructions. Okay, for one surface bonding, I only have to wait 30 seconds. For two surface bonding, range 30 seconds to 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna do the 30-second thing. Hope that wasn't too much. Has it been 30 seconds yet? I think it has. Okay. Dun da 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 da. Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm excited like normal to start routering it. Yeah! But first, my personal protective equipment. So yay! This font is called Henny Penny, and I designed it on Word, and then I printed it using Rapid Resizer. And I printed it to fit the size of the board I was going to use, so I printed it after I had my board ready. Then I drew out the bubbles that go around the words. And then I routered that bubble line. Then I used a 1/4-inch round nose bit and took out all of the wood between the letter outline and the bubble outline. And I did that by picking up the router and then making the divot in the wood and picking it up and doing it again and again and again to give a textured background look. I used this hard bristled brush to clean out the areas and remove any of the loose dangling pieces. Then sprayed it again with air. Then I cut the sides off to the length that I liked. I'm going to put some blue tape over some areas that I don't want the black paint to get into. You know what? Before I spray it with the paint, I'm going to flip it over and put a Bible verse on the back and my logo. The verse I chose is Matthew 7:25, and it says, "It rained hard, the floods came, and the winds blew, and hit that house, but it did not fall because it was built on rock." I thought that was a great verse for a brand new house that they built themselves. I need to add a little more tape. So I finished taping it up and I took it outside to spray all the routed areas. This juniper wood, I'm finding that I don't need to apply the sanding sealer before putting the primer on. Juniper just seems to have its own protection and the paint doesn't bleed. After letting it dry, I removed the tape and I sanded it with 60 grit. I did sand with lighter weights of sandpaper up to 150 grit. Doesn't this sound like a swarm of bees? But no risk of being stung here. I just love it! Then I sprayed it off again and I used a Sharpie to fill in any of the areas where the black paint was sanded away. And to finish it off, I sprayed some coats of spray polyurethane. Well, I finished the sign, and Mr. Baynes was my art teacher in high school, and he and his wife live in Sisters, which is a town right over close here to Prineville, and they're building a house. They've been building a house for a while. And so this is a sign that is going to be one of their housewarming gifts. I'm excited to give it to them. So thanks for joining me, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye!